life or activity. On the left here, we've got this component for water, and on the right here, we have this kanji for tongue, but it's now being used as a radical inside of this more complex kanji. When we combine it with that other kanji, which also means life, we get seikatsu, which means life or livelihood. And then we've also got this word here, which is katsudo, which is being combined with this kanji here for movement to make activity. First of all, we've got the radical for water, which I think looks a lot like a smiley face. So I just like to think of this as it's a smiley face made out of water. Then we've got this component here, which means tongue. This is broken into two radicals. The top part here, which kind of looks a bit like a crooked sign, which we'll see in a minute, is meaning 1,000. And then the bit underneath means mouth. So for the top part, it just means 1,000. And I like to just think of that as like a crooked road sign, which says 1,000 miles on it. And then the bottom component is mouth, which makes sense since tongue is quite associated with mouth. And I just like to think of that as an open mouth. We like to think of this kanji as like a person sticking their tongue out, shouting 1,000. So putting it all together, here's the invented meaning which I came up with for this kanji. I just like to think of it as how if your tongue is wet, you're well hydrated and full of life. You know that feeling when you just haven't drunk water in ages and you just feel dead and tired? Whereas on the other hand, when you're well hydrated, you're full of energy and you're ready to go ahead and tackle the day. And also, if you want to learn all the 1,000 most common kanji in Japanese, so that's JLPT N5 all the way up to JLPT N2, make sure to check out my 1,000 kanji 90-day challenge if you really want to level up your kanji game.